If you've been struggling to collect those elusive 1, 2, or 3-star legendary mods and you're tired of farming raids or expeditions, don't worry, the old Bethesda gods have answered your prayers. That's right, the legendary vendor sale is here, and you've got until January 6th to take full advantage of the sale. Now, if you're new to the Wasteland or you just need a refresher because you haven't given a damn about the legendary vendor for such a long time, the legendary vendor is located at the Rusty Pick. Just head over there and chat with the bodacious badass babe behind the counter, and she's got all the legendary gear you could want or need. That's right, she has 1, 2, 3-star legendary ranged weapons, legendary melee weapons, legendary armor, or legendary power armor, which you could purchase for your hard-earned script. Now, like I did mention earlier, everything in the legendary vendor's inventory is on sale. So the 3-star legendary armor cost 45 script, the legendary power armor cost 90 script, and then both the melee and ranged weapons are on sale for 75 script each, which is really nice because I believe both the ranged weapons and the melee weapons sold for 100 script. So if you are after any 1, 2, 3-star mods, you can go ahead and get them for significantly cheaper right now, and you have a better chance of getting them because you could purchase more. So what should you do to knock out these legendary mods? It's pretty simple. All right, so let's say you wanted to focus on your 1-star legendary effects, and you specifically wanted to go for the Vampire's effect or the Bloodied effect or something like that. All you have to do is talk to the vendor, see what the vendor has for sale, and then just purchase a bunch of 1-star legendary melee or legendary ranged weapons, and you have a good chance to get a few Bloodied weapons or Vampire's weapons, whatever effect you're going for, in that pile, and just do that as many times as you possibly can. Now, if you wanted to go after the explosive legendary effect, for example, simply just purchase a bunch of 2-star legendary ranged weapons. I don't believe explosive could be on melee weapons. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but for that instance, you would just go ahead and purchase as many 2-star legendary ranged weapons as you possibly can, and then simply just go downstairs of the Rusty Pick when your inventory is nice and full and scrap all of these weapons. Now, when you scrap all these weapons, I do just want to say you will receive a shit ton of ammo and also like steel and plastic and rubber and everything like that. So your inventory will be full throughout this entire process. So I suggest you get ready to empty your inventory a few times if you're spending a few thousand script. If you do have a bunch of script on mules, now is the time to go ahead and purchase as many legendary gear as you possibly can, because like I said, 1-stars are ridiculously cheap, and then 3-star legendary armor only costs 45, 3-star power armor only costs 90, and then of course the weapons only cost 75, which is a nice discount. If you wanted to go for Bloodied or something like that, it's really, really cheap this time, and you won't have to farm expeditions or the raids, which I know you guys are getting tired of doing. I know it. Now, specifically in my case, I am going after those damn special mod boxes. So I'm going after the strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, and luck, agility, of course. And so in the video, you see that I am buying 3-star and 2-stars to get them both for armor and weapons. If you are after those as well, this is a great time to do that because the armor is one of the cheapest things that is on sale right now. So it's a great way to just completely knock it out. But of course, this isn't the best way to get legendary weapons. I know you guys in the comments are going to say, oh, I could get 5 legendary weapons in 1 minute and 30 seconds from farming the first boss of the raid. I know, obviously I know, but you guys have to be full on script. I know you're not making that many damn changes to your weapon and armor because most people have god rolls by this point, and if you're a lower level, you're probably sitting on a decent amount of script because you just don't have enough shit to actually spend your script on. Now this is the chance. Like me and many other players, you're sitting on a nice stack of this, and you've been waiting for this sale to splurge and hopefully knock out those last few mod boxes that you need. So this isn't the best way to get them, and you're not going to get every single mod in the entire game instantly off the bat, nor is this really the best way to get legendary weapons, but the sale is happening right now, and it is a great way just to knock out those loose mods that you need to get here and there. Like I said, I'm after all the special effect mod boxes, so I'm just farming the 2 stars and 3 stars for the time being, and I'm just going through all of the script on my mules and everything like that. And I highly suggest you do the same just to finish up the collection and catch them all like your Ash. Now, if you don't have any script and you're sitting there cursing me out right now because you don't have anything to spend at the legendary vendor, I highly suggest you run, if you're a lower level, run as many expeditions as you possibly can. Run the most sensational game one for the Atlantic City Boardwalk, and you'll be able to get it done in like 7 minutes. Just run it solo with a holy fire, and you'll be able to do it no matter your build or your level, as long as you're level 50 realistically. And if you're not level 50, then you really shouldn't worry about farming legendary mod boxes, because you have other things to worry about before you get to that road, my friend. So if you're lower level, I highly suggest you farm expeditions. If you're a higher level, I obviously suggest you farm raids, or even if you have a team that could farm the first boss of the raids, do that for a while. Scrap the legendary gear that has the effects that you still want to go after, and if not, turn to that machine that no one's touched in the past 2 months ever since the legendary crafting update came out, and then turn in the weapons for even more script, and then go back to the rusty pick before January 6th and try and get those legendary effects that you wanted. You'll still have a couple days to go ahead and farm up as much script as you can. Or again, if you're like everyone else in the community, you just have mules that have been sitting on legendary weapons and script for the past 6 years. But like I said, this sale is only going until January 6th. So if you want to have another way to bang out some of those legendary mod boxes, now is the chance. Head over to the Rusty Pick and spend to your heart's content. Seriously, you're going to be kicking yourself in the ass if in a month you're sitting on max script, and if you're saying, God damn it, why didn't I just spend the 5,000 script in that little weekend and knock out potentially 1 or 2 of the legendary effects that I desperately needed. Like I said, the drop rates for this, or these legendary mods, are terrible. So just really any way that you could increase the specific weapons or gear that you want will be extremely helpful for you in the long run, and this is just a great way to do it. A lot of people take advantage of the legendary vendor sales now more than ever, because everyone's searching for those legendary mod boxes and the drop rates are terrible. So again, you're just increasing your luck to get a better chance at getting one of these legendary mod boxes. It's all tough out there, but this is just a nice little way to at least go after some specific legendary mods, or have a better chance of attacking those specific legendary mods at least. So there you have it, ladies and gents of the Wasteland. We've come to the end of another video. If you found this helpful at all, obviously throw me a like and stick around for the next video. I'm pretty consistent with dropping them. What effects are you still after? Let me know in the comments. Like I said earlier, I know that this isn't the best way to obtain legendaries, and you can't get 4-star legendary effects, but hey, if you're like many of us out there in the Wasteland, and if you're just a poor little peasant that has a job, and if you need any 1 to 3-star legendary effects, you have a great chance of getting them from this sale. This is how I get most of the more difficult legendary effects, like the explosive one, for example. I got it on the last sale, actually, and now, like I said, I'm just trying to bang out all of those special mod boxes, like the strength and the intelligence and everything like that. Mainly the intelligence. If you know, you know. You just want to have the intelligence on a full set of armor, or a full set of power armor or anything like that, so that you could increase the amount of XP that you get. But go out, farm up some legendary boxes from the legendary vendor at the Rusty Pick. You have until January 6th. And as always, I just want to thank you motherfuckers for watching this motherfucking video. I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the Wasteland. Like I said, good luck out there. These legendary mod boxes are a pain in the ass to get to drop, so any way that you could increase the chances of you getting a specific legendary that you've been hunting for is good in my book, man. Go ahead, go out there and spend as much script as you possibly can on this, and have a great time in the Wasteland.